How can a living being transform into a living battery, capable of emitting electrical discharges so powerful they defy the limits of what we consider possible in nature? Yet what drives these creatures to develop such a staggering ability? And how do they utilize this power to dominate the murky rivers of South America? The secrets lie in specialized organs that span nearly the entire length of their bodies. These organs, known as the sax organ, the hunter's organ, and the main organ, are true bioelectric powerhouses, each playing a vital role in generating electricity. Imagine a cell phone battery that, instead of storing energy for calls or messages, channels its power to create an invisible force field around the device. Similarly, electric eels use these organs to produce electrical discharges that serve both for communication and for defense and hunting. At the heart of this electrifying ability are the electrocytes, specialized cells that function similarly to nerve cells, but with a much more shocking purpose. Upon receiving a signal from the eel's brain, these cells instantly change the ionic balance across their membranes, firing an electrical discharge. This process is not unlike a conductor leading an orchestra, with each electrocyte contributing to the symphony of an electric shock, harmonized to achieve the desired objective, whether it be navigation, communication, capturing prey, or deterring a predator. But beyond sheer brute force, electric eels are masters of precision. They can modulate the intensity of their discharges, emitting low-voltage pulses for electrolocation or massive discharges for defense. This level of control suggests not just an intimate understanding of the electric world, but also a biological sophistication that challenges our own technologies. But what exactly are electric eels? Despite their name suggesting a kinship with the eels we are familiar with, they actually belong to the order Gymnotiformes, being closer to catfish and carp than to true eels. Until recently, it was believed that the electric eel was a single species. However, research conducted up to 2019 unveiled the existence of not one, but 3 distinct species within this genus, each with unique characteristics and adapted to the various ecosystems of the vast South American region. Electric eels find their home in the slow-moving freshwater streams and vast swamps of South America. These habitats, especially in the Amazon and Orinoco basins, provide the ideal conditions for their enigmatic lives. Here, where murky water and dense vegetation prevail, these creatures employ their electrical abilities in ways that defy our imagination. Here, visibility is a rare luxury, and visual communication as we know it becomes virtually impossible. Electric eels, then, have adopted a form of perception that challenges our own understanding: electricity. Using electrical discharges, they navigate, communicate, and detect prey or predators in their proximity. This method, known as electrolocation, allows them to map their surroundings with astonishing accuracy, making them efficient predators and difficult to surprise. The spectrum of their prey is vast, ranging from fish and shrimp to amphibians, and even small mammals. The ability to generate electric shocks is not just a defense tool, but a sophisticated hunting strategy. With a single shock, they can stun or incapacitate their prey, facilitating capture. Beyond their notoriety as hunters, electric eels have a complex social life, communicating with each other through variations in their electrical discharges. This behavior suggests a sophistication that goes beyond mere survival, indicating a rich social structure that we are only beginning to understand. The heart of the electric eel's singular ability lies in their capacity to generate electricity. This feat is made possible thanks to specialized organs filled with cells known as electrocytes. Derived from muscle cells, the electrocytes are capable of producing electrical discharges, a phenomenon that captivates both scientists and the general public. These organs occupy a significant portion of the eel's body, allowing them to generate shocks of up to 860 volts, an impressive feat in the animal kingdom. This mechanism is not just a powerful weapon for defense and hunting, but also a sophisticated system of navigation and communication, known as electrolocation. The electric eel uses low-voltage electric fields to map its environment and high-voltage ones to stun prey or deter predators. This duality of use illustrates the complexity of these animals' lives and their extraordinary adaptation to the challenges of their habitat. Beyond the direct physical impact, the ability to generate electricity has profound implications on the biology and behavior of the electric eel. Electrolocation, for example, allows these creatures a three-dimensional perception of their environment, facilitating the detection of prey, obstacles, and even communication with other eels. In their natural habitat, the electric eel faces few challenges when it comes to predators, thanks to its formidable electrical defense. However, there is one predator that occasionally dares to challenge this electric fish, the alligator. This confrontation between giants of the animal kingdom illustrates the tension between brute strength and electric power. When an alligator encounters an electric eel, the outcome can be unpredictable. In many cases, the eel manages to dissuade or even stun the alligator with a series of electrical discharges. These are not merely a mild discomfort for the predator, but can be strong enough to temporarily incapacitate the alligator, giving the eel a chance to escape or even to attack. In modern experiments, researchers have discovered that electric eels can adjust the intensity of their shocks based on the situation. For example, when facing a threat, an eel can emit a series of quick and intense shocks as a means of defense. Similarly, when hunting, they use different shock patterns to stun their prey. Despite the impressive ability of electric eels to generate powerful electrical discharges, records of serious incidents involving humans are rare. These creatures, although formidable, are generally not considered a direct threat to human life. However, the possibility of receiving an electric shock from an electric eel should not be underestimated, especially considering the power they can reach. Researchers and adventurers venturing into electric eel habitats are advised to proceed with extreme caution. The electric shocks emitted by these eels, although not fatally dangerous in most cases, can be strong enough to cause intense pain, muscle spasms, and in extreme situations, temporary incapacitation. These reactions can be particularly dangerous if they occur in water, increasing the risk of drowning. Interacting with electric eels in a research context often requires specialized protective equipment and strict protocols to minimize risks. Detailed studies of these animals' electric discharges have contributed to a better understanding and respect for their capabilities, guiding better practices for those who need to handle or study them up close. With the recent discovery that electric eels can hunt in groups, forming a kind of electric fence to capture prey, the perception of the potential danger of these animals has gained a new dimension. This collective hunting strategy, which maximizes the efficacy of the electric shock, highlights the importance of not underestimating these creatures, even if incidents with humans are uncommon. Thank you for watching. We have a playlist especially for you. Stay with God and go watch.